You are tuned to IRE Learning, and I am your host, Teacher Teacher. In this acid, bases, and salts unit, we will examine making a homemade acid base indicator. Check the description box for links to all the videos related to this unit. By the end of this lesson, we should be able to make an indicator from red cabbage, also called purple cabbage in some jurisdictions. Now, if red cabbage is unavailable in your region, you can use other highly pigmented foods such as cherries, blueberries, or purple beetroot. Next, we should be able to state the color change of the homemade indicator in an acidic, neutral, and alkaline solution. The experiment we will do in this lesson will occur in two parts. Part 1, we will make an indicator using red cabbage or purple cabbage. Part 2, we will observe the color change of the homemade indicator in an acidic, neutral, and alkaline solution. So we're going to start with part 1 with making a simple indicator. To make our indicator, we need red cabbage leaves and ethanol as a solvent, which is used to extract the purple pigment. Note, if you don't have ethanol or rubbing alcohol, distilled water can be used as a substitute. We will also need a blender to puree the red cabbage leaves in the solvent to extract the purple pigment from the leaves. Place the red cabbage in the blender. Add 1 cup of ethanol to the red cabbage. Blend mixture for 30 seconds. Here we have a nice mushy puree of red cabbage leaves in the solvent. Remember that the solvent used can be ethanol, rum, rubbing alcohol, or distilled water. The next step, therefore, is to filter the puree by passing it through a fine mesh strainer, also called a sieve. The purple liquid passing through the strainer into the cup is the acid-base indicator solution. The tiny bits of chopped leaves collected in the strainer is called the residue. The residue is disposed of in the trash because it is not required for the activity. So our homemade red cabbage indicator is a purple solution. We will put away a portion of the red cabbage acid-base indicator solution for use in part 2 of the experiment. Next, we will prepare some red cabbage acid-base indicator strips by absorbing the indicator solution into filter paper and leaving them to air dry. This process is repeated twice to get as much indicator solution absorbed into the filter paper. Note that the red cabbage indicator paper or strips have a purple color. Now it's time for part 2 of the experiment. Here we will observe the color change of the homemade acid-base indicator in 3 different solutions, one being an acid, the other is neutral, and the third is an alkali. In the first container, there is vinegar, which is an acid. In the second container, there is distilled water, which is neutral. And the third container contains sodium bicarbonate solution, which is an alkali. Each solution will be tested with the red cabbage acid-base indicator paper first, followed by the solution. The indicator paper changes from purple to red in acid. There is no color change in distilled water, which is neutral. The color remains purple. In the bicarbonate solution, which is the alkali, the color changes from purple to blue. Let us see if the color changes are the same when using the acid-base indicator solution. I will use a spoon to add a small volume of the red cabbage acid-base indicator solution to each container. The indicator solution turns red in acid. There is no color change in the neutral solution. It remains purple in color. The color changes from purple to blue in alkali. You may have noticed that the color changes are identical with the paper or solution form of the red cabbage acid-base indicator. In conclusion, note the following. 1. The red cabbage acid-base indicator is purple. 2. The red cabbage acid-base indicator is red in acid, purple in a neutral medium, and blue in alkali. I hope you have fun trying this activity at home. Okay, so we're finished with our activity, so let's do a quick lesson summary. A simple acid-base indicator can be made from highly pigmented foods such as red cabbage, beetroots, cherries, turmeric, and blueberries. The pigment can be easily extracted by crushing or pureeing the food item into a suitable solvent such as an alcohol or distilled water. The filtrate collected is the indicator solution. Paper indicators are made by absorbing the indicator solution into absorbent paper. Note that red cabbage indicator is red in acid, blue in alkali, and remains purple in neutral solutions. It's quiz time. You have 5 seconds to answer each question after it is read aloud. Question 1. Identify the food that would not be suitable for making a simple acid-base indicator at home. A. Beetroot, B. Avocado, C. Cherries, D. Red cabbage. The answer is B. Avocado. Question 2. What is the color of the red cabbage indicator in an acid? A. Purple, B. Blue, C. Colorless, D. Red. The answer is D. Red. Question 3. What is the color of the red cabbage indicator in an alkali? A. Purple, B. Blue, C. Colorless, D. Red. The answer is B. Blue. Question 4. Which solution would give a red color with the red cabbage indicator? A. Lime juice, B. Salt solution, C. Distilled water, D. Soap solution. The answer is A. Lime juice. Lime juice contains citric acid, and acids turn the red cabbage indicator red. Question 5. Which solvent is used to extract the colored pigment from a plant product for making a homemade acid-base indicator? A. Rubbing alcohol, B. Rum, C. Distilled water, D. All of the above. The answer is D. All of the above.
We have reached the end of our lesson. If you found this video helpful, remember to like, share, and subscribe. When you subscribe, you will receive notifications as new videos are uploaded. So until next time, I am Teacher with iRe Learning.